ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मृतं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. Krishna, dear devotees, welcome to our ISKCON official YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss 24th, that is the last chapter of the 8th canto, in which this is the description of Lord Matsyadev, his incarnation. So Supreme Personality of Godhead's incarnation as a feast, and it also describes the saving of Maharaj Satyavrata from an inundation. So Maharaj Parikshit asked some questions in 3 verses. So in answer to about this avatar, he said that why the Lord took such an abominable form as fish. In answer to that, this fish incarnation was told. So in verse 5, Sukadeva Goswami says, Go Vipra Surasadhunam Chandasam Api Cheswaraha Rakshan Ichan Tanurdhatte Dharmasyarthasya Chaivahi. That means, O king, for the sake of protecting the cows, brahmanas, demigods, devotees, and the Vedic literature, religious principles and principles to fulfill the purpose of life, the Supreme Personality of Godhead accepts the forms of incarnations. So Srila Swami in his purport says, Samanyena avatar prayojanamaha. In general, the reason for the incarnation is being told. So Supreme Personality of Godhead expands himself by Shansa, his personal expansions, and Vibhinansa, his expansion as the living entities. As stated in Bhagavad Gita 4.8, Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya chatuskutam. And the Supreme Personality of Godhead appears on this planet for the protection of the sadhus or devotees and for the destruction of the miscreants or non-devotees. He especially descends to give protection to the cows, brahmanas, demigods, devotees, and the Vedic system of religion. Thus he appears in various forms, sometimes as a fish, sometimes as a boar, sometimes Nrsimhadev, sometimes Vaman Dev, and so on. But in any form or incarnation, although he comes within the atmosphere of the material modes of nature, he is unaffected by these material modes. And this is a sign of his supreme controlling power. Although he comes within the material atmosphere, Maya cannot touch him. Therefore, no material qualities can be attributed to him in any degree. So 7 to 9, these 3 verses describe how the Lord Fish came twice. The first came as, at the end of the previous kalpa, a demon named Haigriva wanted to take the Vedic knowledge away from the Lord Brahma at the time of annihilation. Therefore, the Supreme Personality of Godhead took the incarnation of a fish at the beginning of the period of Swayambhu Manu and saved the Vedas. Pralaya Payodhi Jaladhuta Vahanasi Vedam. So in 10 to 15, 6 verses describe Matsya, second incarnation, Matsya. During the reign of Chakyusa Manu, that is 6th Manu, there was a king named Satyavrata who was a great pious ruler. To serve him, the Lord appeared as the fish incarnation for a second time. King Satyavrata later became the son of the sun god and was known as Shradadeva, the current Manu. He was established as Manu by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. To receive the favor of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, King Satyavrata engaged in the austerity of subsisting only by drinking water. Once while performing this austerity on the bank of the Kritamala river and offering oblations of water with the palm of his hand, he found a small fish. The fish appealed to the king. The king floated it in the water, but the fish appealed to the king for protection. Several times, then the fish attacked, appealed the Lord, even the king, for protection, asking the king to keep him in a safe place. Although the king didn't know that the small fish was the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself. As a king, he gave shelter to the fish and kept him in a water jug. So then 10, 11 verses 16 to 26 describe, king was surprised how he expanded himself. The fish, being the Supreme Personality of Godhead, wanted to show his potential to King Satyavrata, and thus he immediately expanded his body in such a way that he could no longer be kept in the jug of water. The king then put the fish in a big well, but the well was also too small. Then the king put the fish in a lake, but the lake was also unsuitable. Finally, the king put the fish in the sea, but even the sea couldn't accommodate it. Thus the king understood that the fish was no one else but the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he requested the Lord to describe his incarnation as a fish. So in 27 to 30, we'll hear Satyavrata's prayers. So in the prayer, Lord replied, the Personality of God being pleased with the king, informed him that within a week there would be an inundation.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.